All right. All right. Yo, wait, I gotta fix my camera. Hold up. Looks pretty good. Yep. Wait, hold up. I gotta make sure all the angles are perfect. Hold up. Oh god, why is the delay pretty bad? Oh wait, that's because it's off. Okay. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let me start recording. Alright, this is a tutorial on how to make my base. Base Destroyer 3000. You know what I mean? I recommend having a starter base. And then you build this after the starter because it's, I don't know, it's not super good as a starter. So you start with two triangles in the middle. You do squares all along the outside of the triangles. I like putting triangles here, like honeycomb, right? Put triangles all above the squares, just like so. Then you place your walls. You place your TC, right? Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Place a door there. Place walls all along the south sides, except for the triangles that are sticking out. Then you just wall off these. Those are like little honeycomb. Loot room right here. Loot room up here. Or roof up there, I meant. Walls again. Oops, that will be our way out. More walls. Loot room again. You place your half wall there, wall here. This will be your bunker, you know? So you place like half wall here, right? And then you go like obviously wouldn't fly through, but you place that there, be like high wall, right? So you can break this on the outside. You can have beds here so you can spawn on this side. Then you place obviously these everywhere. And then I like using furnaces. I have the bamboo tube, the bamboo shelves, which is pretty useful. But if you don't have any pay to win stuff, I recommend just going with the furnace. So then you can put like electrical furnaces, batteries, workbenches. Then I go like this. So I can fit more storage in here. Put a wall here. I like to wall this off. And then I like to put a locker here and then put a furnace there for a bedroom right here. Just so you can have like an extra teammate or something if you want. Then this spot will be a little spot. Oh my god, bad timing, bad timing. Hello? Okay. Wait, what about you? Ah, shit. All right, hold up. I think I'm gonna restart. I gotta. My God, bad timing, dude. Freaking parents asked me for some shit. I gotta go feed my dogs. I'm looking gonna restart. I don't think anyone's watching me. I don't think it'll matter too much. Just stop that recording and record when I get back. All right, let's delete that. All right, hold up. I'll be right back. All right. Whew. Part two. All right. Part two of the base. All right. Dude, can we get Chef the Frigate, please? Dude, are we exploring the damn base? All right. So I'm going to be showing the tutorial on how to make the base destroyer 3000, as I called it. So you start with 2 triangles on the bottom, squares all around it. I do not recommend this being your starter base, but I mean, I'm sure you can make it work. So you start off with the square like that, and then you go squares all around like this. I mean, this is how I would probably start it if you were planning on making this a starter base, but I would not recommend doing this, making a starter base. Alright. So I would make these all loot rooms, just because this is like this will basically be all your loot, or all your storage rooms. Put all these around, put half wall here, big wall here. This will be the bunker, right? You have twig there, and then you have like armor there, and then they won't be able to raid it. They might not even realize that that's to TC, but I don't know. I have to be pretty dumb for that. So you break that, so it breaks it. I recommend using a furnace. Oh my god, I'm not even recording, dude. Alright. Alright. Nah, I see it. Nah. Fuck you, bitch. It's because I'm stressing it. I gotta. Alright. Resource cost. Let's resource. Did it show you the cost? But I have no idea. Okay. Take 3. Okay. So I will be showing the tutorial on how to make my base, the Base Destroyer 3000. I do not recommend this being a starter base, just because it has weird layout and you can't really do it. But you start off, make a square, right? Place TC down. Just make a box just so it's secure, TC secured. Place walls all around, right? Roof it off. Place a half wall here. Place a wall here. This will be our bunker right here. I'd make this a loot room, but you can. It's preference. I don't know. Just more storage. Not too much storage in this base. Make this another loot room. Add walls all around. Right. So you can. I prefer using the bamboo shelves, but just because it takes up so much less space. But you can use a furnace just for a jump up. You can put like workbenches in here. Oops. Yep. And then we place half wall, lower. Right. And that. Okay, so you pretty much have your start of your base done. You come down, you place triangles all around. Right. Okay. And then everywhere there's gonna be a square, right? You're gonna place a triangle. Everywhere. Yep. Just like this. And then everywhere where you put these triangles around the squares, you make hexagon, right? Yep. Just keep going around. Oops. This base only only uses 1 TC, but you can put externals down. And then you put squares here. You see where there's 2 triangles connecting to each other, you place 1 square. And then I place another triangle in between the squares. And then when you see this, I place a square. So you pretty much place a square everywhere, other than when you have to make these like hexagons, right? And then I like to put, okay, yeah. I like to put these here, right? These will be our exits. Just like, oh wait, almost there. Like this. And then these half walls all along these hexagons. These will be your peeks out for your shell. Who doesn't like peeks out their shell? Let's be honest. And then we put windows all along here. Kind of preference. I mean, you can do it the other way where you have like one window on the bottom and then one window up here. But I just have them all up like this. Right, and then you can place a triangle here to put turrets, just so your shells are really secure. I don't know. Just all preference. Put windows here, windows there, windows there. Make sure this triangle will be your way out, so make sure not to block it off with windows. These, when it's connected to these peaks, you can put one there. You know what I mean, Jellybean. But roof triangles here. Right? That's how you use the peaks. Boom, boom, boom. Boom! Alright. You put those, and then, I don't know, kind of preference, you put a single door. I like to put windows here, just so vision everywhere. You feel me? Alright, hold up. We're going too fast. Boom. 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 And then I like to come up above these doors and you can put a drop box here, right? I mean, that's only for barrels, but you can put small boxes if you want. I also did think, like, you can put a shotgun trap up here if you want, just so it's, like, extra protect. Yep, just like this, drop box above the way in. Go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Just like that. And then place half walls. Oh, I already did. I forgot to mention that. Half walls all along here, just so it's all even. And then you place walls here, just for extra honeycomb. Right. Honeycomb everywhere. Honeycomb. That should be it. I think. Oh, almost. Okay. Just like so. Fill in all the tops. Okay. And then I like to come over, let's see, how did I do this? Alright, I like to put a furnace here, right? And then have doors here. Oops. Oh, yeah, no. Wait, yeah, I'm confusing myself, okay? Just like so. And then, wall this off. This will just be more honeycomb. I would put a ladder hatch here, but it's just preference. Still, just makes it a bit stronger. You could put a furnace here if you don't have the or if you don't have the hatch yet. But while here, I like to make this side a bedroom. Put a furnace, just for extra space, or extra furnace section, if you know what I mean. Oh wait, oops, wrong one. Alright, you wall that off. This will be honeycomb for the jump down. And then you put the lockers here. Right? So it's right next to the square, so you can put your bed down. Other stuff. Put a large battery. I mean, you could, if you want, you can get a little tech, that's what I would say. And put like a large furnace there, or a large battery. But I would just make this a bedroom. Just like that. wall all this off, or honeycomb, bedroom, loot room, whatever you want right there. Okay. Roof this off. Oh, one big thing is you want to leave this one section off. Like, you do not want to put the wall frames here, or else it'll ruin the shell peaks down. You will be able to place it after you finish the roof peaks. Right. Oh god. Okay. Alright, yep. So once we're done with this floor 2, you try and go all this up, where it's the start of like finishing the shell. So you put this here. These will be ladder hatches, just to let you know. So I recommend trying to get the ladder hatches as fast as you can. This base uses quite a few. Alright. Come through. Finish this. Alright, and then you put windows here. These will give you peaks for your shell and then out of your base too. Just so like when you're raiding, you know what I mean? Jelly bean? Right? Right. Then half-walls. Alright, yeah, square here. Wait a minute. Alright, no, hold up. Back comms. And GL. Break that. Yep. Alright, this is where you put your square. Like this. Alright, no. Break this, sorry. First tutorial, sorry. Kind of bad at this. Okay. Shoot. Come up here. God. What did I do, bro? Alright, I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. Ah, there we go. Sorry. Okay. I hope you fix that, please. Please fix that. Okay. Yep, just like this. Okay. Come to this side. Half wall here. Half wall there. Boom. Floor here. Oops. Triangle. Triangle. What? Alright, okay. Half wall. Wait, what? Something's off, bro. What did I do wrong? Okay. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm like, God, I just, bad memory. Okay, so it should look like this. The top should look close to an oval, right? Peaks down. Okay. And then you come out here. Now you add squares at the very bottom as much as you can, all along these like little peaks, right? So we'll come around here. Boom. Square there. Square. Oops. Square here. Square here. Okay. Then we come up. Get into the base. Right. And then I hope you get a ladder hatch by now, because it'll help. Oh ho! Wait, I forgot. Okay. My god, this is such a bad tutorial. Okay, so where you see the triangles, right? When you come out, make sure you do not place a half wall like I did. Right? You place full walls on the triangle all around, and then you place triangles here and here. Right? You put turrets here, and they'll protect. They'll be really annoying to try and destroy because they're blocking basically both ways to get in the base. And then I like to put windows here. I like to place windows on every triangle except for the squares. And then, yep. Oh wait, nope, that's the square. Okay, triangle there. You see, you have your door here. I actually like to leave the farthest door away from the way down there. So like this, and you place the wall here, half wall, then floor for the jump up, and then you place window on both sides just for ankle breakers, right? And then go boom, and then you fill in all the space above. Okay, just like so. And then you, alright, I'll add all the deployables afterwards, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty much, yeah, you should know. And then you go boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 right? And square. It doesn't really matter which squares you use. I like to do the bedroom symmetrical. So I'd have a bedroom on this side, and then I'd have a bedroom on this square, right? And then I'd have like jump ups and stuff to the roof on these squares, right? So on this squares, just boom, boom, and then bedroom, right? Have that. Add the roof triangle, just so you have some protection, right? And then you put door frames here, and block this off, right? Because you'll have doors here that, here, I'll show you. Let me get a double door real quick. Double door here, and here, right? So you can see into the shell while also being able to see outside while you still have protection, and then you can close these so you're fully protected from the outside. And then you'll have your ladder hatch just like so. I like to have it this way because it covers the window outside, and I'm pretty sure you can even put grenades on this, and then it goes through the wall so you can kill someone if they're like hiding in front of this peak where you can't see them. Right? And you access your bedrooms through there. Okay. Then let's come to the top, to the other side. So you put wall frames here, 2 up. And then you place square here, walls everywhere, square there, roof triangle, wall frame, right? And cover that off. You can put metal window embrasures, just like this. Alright, you might want to put the other way, to be honest, so they don't soft side in. Okay, hold up. So you get some better peaks, right? It's like perfect. You can even peek inside down if you're like stuck outside, and for some reason you can't access in. Alright, now let's do the jump up, or like the outsider jump up stuff. 2 up, just like the other ones. Oh, shoot. Square here. And then windows. And then more peaks inside. I can do it. Okay, yeah. Just like that. And then ladder hatch. Once again, you don't need ladder hatches, but it makes it more strong. Right? And then you come triangle here, and wall this side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like to leave that open. Yep. And then you half wall here. And then you, boom. You can put boxes down here, right? Because when you land down on the roof, you can have drop boxes from your mini if you're rotating stuff outside the base that you just raided. Right? And then you go boom, 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 boom. Then boom, boom, boom. This will be your peak onto your roof, right? Now let's come to the other side. Go up like this. Square. Windows. Wall frame, wall frame, wall frame. Roof triangles, roof triangles. Did I miss one? Yeah, I did. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Ladder hatch. Or whatever you want. Then wall, wall, wall. Roof. Triangle, triangle. Walls all around. Triangles. And the walls. Walls. I mean, you could, if you want to, make this half, just so you have more drop boxes, but I don't really think you would need that. And you add, oh yeah, and then you add that, 2 half walls here. On top. No wall. Oh yeah, I forgot. You need wall frame here. And then let me add these. Oop, let me add them over here. Half wall, half wall. You can add one here, but I don't really see why you would put one there. I mean soft side. Yeah, they could soft side that. I don't know. It kind of depends on to you guys how you want that. Okay, we have peaks, and then let's see. How did we put this? Oh wait. Alright, I'm doing some bad comps in this tutorial. I'm not even gonna lie. Holy. Alright. Dude. Alright, this tutorial is kind of chopped. Alright. So you have turret pods, right? And then your windows, right? I hope. Oh my god. Okay, you have your windows, your turret pods, right? Make sure all these are not blocked off. Oh my god. Alright, we're resetting this, dude. This is so bad. Alright, yeah, we gotta restart, dude. No, that, like... Yikes! This is so bad. Oh, God. Are you watching my stream on this? God, bro. No! The stream's better be like an hour long, because I can't do it. All right. Retake part 4. All right, make sure. Okay, let me restart recording. We take part 4 on my base, the Base Destroyer 3000, right? I do not recommend this as being a starter base. Just So I would recommend having a starter base and then building this. So you start, right, 2 triangles in the middle, squares all along the triangles, right, wall this off, put that down, yep, just like that, TC it off, baby, yep, that's where your TC will be, wall there, right, boom, 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 this will be your bunker, put half wall there, floor there, right, this will be your bunker. For you guys that don't know what this bunker is, it's a stability bunker, I'm pretty sure. You put the half wall there, triangle there, right? They can't rate it in. You break this, and then it breaks that. Put walls here, boom. Floor that off. This will be your jump up. Half wall there, floor there, just for more loot boxes, right? This will be basically your main loot room. Half walls or half wall frames, right there. I recommend doing a ladder hatch here, right? Just like this. For this video, I will be doing it, but you can have furnaces or bamboo shelves or any way else you want it, right? But when you have the ladder hatch there, ooh, wait. Yeah, you can put the ladder hatch there just for it to be stronger. Wall all around, and then half wall, and then floor, just for more loot boxes. Alright, this is basically what you should end up with. It's pretty cheap to make, so just for the start, just so you guys can build it early game. Right? Place triangles all along like in these little spots. And then make sure you place triangles all along the squares, right? Right next to it. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now we place floors all along the triangles inside or the 2 triangles touching. Oops. And make sure they're all symmetrical and all on the same level. Right? Should end up something like this. It's close to a spiky oval. Alright. Place triangles in here and here. Now, when the triangle was poking out on the square, you make a hexagon. Sorry for the lag. Alright. And then you place triangles, hexagon again. And then triangle here. Hexagon. Hexagon. Alright, you should end up something like this. Looky reminds me of a Pokemon. Alright, when you see the triangle in between the squares, add 1 triangle just like this. And there's only 2 of them, so you only have to add 2 of them. Put half walls all along the half hexagons. Right, just like this. And add windows all above those half walls. Just like this. Alright, and then you place 1 triangle along in the middle. You'll be able to place turrets all along this for protection on the bottom floor of your shell. Add triangle roofs, just like this, for your peaks, right? Peaks out, peaks in, yep, peaks everywhere. And then you add windows in between the hexagons, right? And then 1 on outside of each of the half hexagons, just like this. Make sure you do not cover the spot up. So windows everywhere except for where the triangle is poking out. Right. Now you place 1 wall frame there, wall frame here, window here, and then triangle there. That will make it yep. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean. You could add even more wall frames here just to make it like worth a wall. So it basically be worth a wall of rating. Yep. A window here, triangle here. right? And then I like to have a drop box. So you put half wall triangle, and then put the drop box there, and half wall here, drop box there, right? So you should end up something like this, and then put your walls there. Here, these will be honeycomb, right? Down. And then when you see these boxes, right, you have more honeycomb. Yeah. So pretty much everywhere where there's half hexagon with the triangle, it should be touching these triangles coming out at it, right? And another. So this makes it 2 walls to TC, and then including the shell. Most people raid through the shell if they're doing an online raid, so that'd be 3 walls. Then you place triangles here, here, and then you place floor triangle frames here. You'll need this. You need triangle or ladder hatches pretty early. It makes it worth it, right? Triangle. God, are you serious? Right, triangle, and then you put the floor triangle frame there. Triangle frame here. All right. So it looks like something like that. And then let's do the second floor. I mean, really, you should probably do the second floor before you do the shell. But knowing me, I'd probably do the shell first because I like having my shells. So you have your honeycomb here. Leave this one open so you can put locker there with a furnace. This will be a bedroom right here. Right? Oh, make sure you have this honeycomb. Alright, this will be a bedroom here. And then wall that, wall this. And then you could have another bedroom here, put a locker there, or just keep this as a loot room, because I know there's not too much space for loot. Wall all this. Alright, you come over here, and then I would place a furnace here. And then make sure this is, you have to not do this until that one step is complete. So make sure you do not have a wall frame here, but you can have a wall frame there and here. This just, having a wall frame completely ruins the peaks, down into your shell. Okay, and then cover this all up. And then, once again, I would have the ladder hatch here, but you can use something else like a furnace or the bamboo shells. Alright, come up. And then, well, roof all this off, roof all that off, and then honeycomb. Okay, and then we put windows all along these half hexagons. What am I listening to right now? Alright, just like this. And then we place a wall here. Wall here. Wall here. Wall here. Here. And then wall here. Wall here and here. Okay. And then we place let's see. Yeah, okay. Go like no. Okay. No. Hold up. Alright, yep. Place triangles here, right? Peaks down, right? Pretty good peaks actually. Pretty tight, if I would say so myself. Then you place more of these. Oh, I forgot. This, you destroy this one is kind of weird. Wait, maybe not this side. Ah, this one. This is the weird one. Okay. Make sure you have those big walls and then a half wall here above the drop boxes. And you put a floor here. Right? Sorry, I'm like kind of reminding myself as I build this. So just like this. And then the half wall here. Square there. And then triangles like this. Triangles down. Boom, boom. Yep. Peaks down. Pretty tight peaks. But I would say so myself. Triangles there. Triangles. Oops. Triangle this too. Those triangles there. This will be your turrets. These will protect your protect you from your going inside, if you know what I mean. Four triangle frames here. All along the outsides where we did not build. And then you have peaks down. These are crucial because these will really affect your the third floor. Oops. Whoa. Oops. All right. Yep. If you don't have these will affect your shooting floor, but you won't have the peaks down. As I'll show you once we get onto the shooting floor. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Take it. Take your time. Go. All right. It's the last one. This and then single door frames here. So you do pretty. Oh god, I missed one. Are you serious? That ass. Alright. Boom. Single door. Single door. Alright, so we have single doors. It should look something like this. Oval with spikes coming out. You know what I mean? Alright. Now we'll work on the bedrooms and then the peaks up. Or like the jump ups, my bad. So I have floors all along these half hexagons. Make sure they're all symmetrical, like on the floor. Okay, that's not one. On the lower. Alright, now we have wall frames too high on each one of the floors. Okay. Okay. And now we add floors to each one of them. Lower. Lower. Alright. I like having the bedroom symmetrical to each side. So we'd have, let's put the bedrooms on this side. It really doesn't matter which way you do it. Like you could put on either one. So you have a box, right? Then you have the wall frames. Right, box that off. And then this is where your ladder hatch would come in. Because your bedrooms would go straight to your shell. And then you have a roof triangle. Then you have your double doors. That'll go right here. Here. So you can get like peeks in, peeks out. And then you can have these. Just for even more protection and better peeks inside. Right? And then you have your ladder hatch. Like this. And you have your garage door just like so. Boom. And then you'll have your bed here. Okay, and let's go to the next one. I'm just gonna fly over there since it's faster. And the walls here. Wall frame, wall frame. Leave triangle here. Triangle there. Block that off. And boom. Oops, why not one place? Yeah. Boom. And you're like right there. Here. It's here. Oops, that one will be facing the other way, but yeah. Alright. This one is kind of similar. You add windows, Then wall frames here, you pretty much have all these same peaks everywhere, and you can access them. Like, you'll have peaks into the shell from each one of these, right? Block that off, have these two here, and then you're like, feel me? Then you have door here. And then I'd like to have a ladder hatch here. So by now you should at least be close to ladder hatch. Have ladder hatch here. And then walls here. Triangles here. Half walls here. All along. Triangles here. Oops. Wall frame. Jump up. We're going to put walls here. Walls here. Wall frame. Wall frame. And half wall. Half wall. And then low wall. And then boom, boom, boom. You can put half walls all along here so you have more drop boxes. I forgot to say, these little areas are for drop boxes. Just for like when you're coming down from your mini. Right? You have these. These will all be peaks for your third floor. And then you come over here, same thing. Windows. Wall frame, wall frame. Yep. Okay, and then roof triangles. And then boom. And then wall. With your ladder hatch. Oops. Yep, like that. Boom. Triangles here. Half wall everywhere. Here, wall here. Frames. Half wall. Thank you, man. I'm doing a tutorial right now for my YouTube channel. So I had people asking for the tutorials, so just showing it. I'm going to make a YouTube video. It'll come out pretty soon. Okay, so it should look something like this, right? And then let's work on here. So add windows on every triangle, just like this. And then you have your turret to guard like each way in. And then have that. And then you have your ladder hatch just so there's no hole here. Like once you get to ladder hatch, you have that there. And then you add your doors here. Doors here. I actually like to have my jump up to the third floor, like as far as you can get it away from the way down. Just so you can add more doors to make it more secure. So like wall there, right? Ankle breakers like this, right? Then you covering all the top, just like this. Then triangles. Then you have like all your doors like this, just like that. 3 ways out. And you have your windows, just so you can see all along to see where the raiders are. Pretty much 360 visibility when you come up. And then you half wall everything. Right, just like this. With a lag. Alright. Now you pretty much just block off everything so they can't get any what we call it? Blinking. Just so they don't get any peaks on them. Right, just like so. And then we're almost done. Add roofs, right? And since we have those peak downs, they'll put these little peaks so you can see all along the bottom too, where you usually can't. Alright, just like this. Okay, and then I would, oops, I'd make these all windows, just so when you come, you can see everything. So you can, literally, if you have a 3-man team, you could all 3 come up each way, and it'd be pretty hard for them to defend this, right? You'd have windows all along here, or embrasures, so whatever you want, right? Then you have doors here. Okay, we're almost done. We have roof triangles up here for turrets, right? And boom, boom, boom. And then these squares, you have window frames, or wall frames, all along. 2 high again. All along. Alright, 2 high for those, 3 high for these. Just so they're all leveled together. These are for turbines, and then we'll have a spot for the missiles for minis, whatever you call them. Right, just like this. Okay, oh, one more. Then, right, turbines up here, and then you have your missile thingamabob. I'd make this 2 high, just so it, I mean, maybe 3. Just so it doesn't hit the turbines super easily. Yeah, I'd make this 3. Okay, and then your base is pretty much complete. Now I'll just go in and add like all the metal embrasures and stuff, just so you can see how much it actually would cost. Bring up, then go here. Right, you could add. I don't know. Never mind. I take that back. I don't. Oh, they do. Okay. So then, boom. I won't add anything here. And this is another good thing. You can have better peaks using this ladder hatch, and then you can put grenades on the ladder hatch and kill whoever's like maybe hiding in front. You never know. Right? Windows here. Oops, take that one. Yeah, don't put that one there. Windows. And then you have your double door here. Window here. Garage door. Window. Boom. Boom. Window. Boom. Boom. And window. Alright. Now this is pretty much complete. Oops. I'm just like kind of speedrunning this. Oops. Doors. Or you would probably have high qual doors here, but depends on how good you are at the game, I guess. That there, not that. Come up. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. Now that we placed the square, I forgot to tell you guys, this square, like if you don't have that placed, you won't be able to place the door wall frame thingamabob there. So now you can place this there. Right, then you have your ladder hatch. Yeah, boom. Right, just like this. Let's add our doors. Alright, put these bad boys on. Alright. So far, almost done. Let me. Yeah, I did not. Okay. Boom, boom. Alright, bro. Bro. Are you kidding me? a store, 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 garage store, store, garage store, garage store. All right, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. All right, I don't think I am. All right, so obviously you won't have 25,000 stone for upkeep, but this is pretty much your upkeep with all the deployables and the space being all stone. Thank you for watching. Oh. Boom, bro. Like, is this not tough? I built this, bro. I built this on a freaking vanilla. Alright. Let's see if I can go live. Alright. I hope I can send this to my man. So if I can't, that would be ass. Be terrible. The fuck you mean it failed? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, please, please, I don't want to redo this all. Alright, let me text my man. I finished the video and hope it sends to you. Was like 30 minutes. But I have bad feeling so guess. Alright, let me ask ChatGPT just to make sure the shit works. Does this look right? I'm trying to download my video. Google Drive. Ah, shit, I don't think it's working. Oh no! No, it better work. It ain't working. It's not working. It's not even that. Why can't I upload my 26-minute video to Google Drive? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream, Loki. I might stream again.